Hello everyone and welcome back to Rocky Ridge Auto. Today we're going to be talking about this 2023 Subaru Outback Premium all-wheel drive in this beautiful silver-ish color. Let's go ahead and hop inside and take a look at all the features it has to offer. Hey guys, now that we're inside of this Subaru, let's go ahead and check out the mileage up on the dash, of course. You can go ahead and see that this Subaru has 40,000 miles. Go ahead and see all of the dash, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Let's go ahead and check out this huge center screen that is touchscreen, has your climate controls, everything like that. Of course, this is your home menu that you have, of course, your radio, media, phone. So you can go ahead and use AM and FM radio and Sirius XM, of course. And then if you go ahead and go back on home, you can go ahead and connect a phone USB or Bluetooth connection. Go ahead and listen to it that way. Use Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You do have your settings, of course, for your general sound, phone, everything like that. You can go ahead and customize and know about the vehicle. Going on back home, go ahead and see your car info, your Subaru account that you can go ahead and use once you get the car. Of course, you have your display off, apps, everything like that. Down below here is where your climate controls are located. You can go ahead and have that synced up, as well as you do have that dual temperature for the driver and passenger. You do have heated seats as well, nice and comfy to go ahead and use that. Touchscreen display all the ways up here, down below. Of course, down below here you also have your auto on and off stop, as well as your phone connection and profile. Let's go ahead and put it in reverse and check out the backup camera. Get a nice clear backup camera, as well as you have alerts and everything like that to make sure that you and others stay safe. Like I said, check surroundings before backing up. Go ahead and put that back into park. As well as you did see up top, you also have your temperature, weather, and your X mode, which is your all-wheel drive kind of thing. But that's pretty much all for up front. You do have your manual controls for the temperature right here, as well as, of course, your volume, tune, and hazard lights. Let's go ahead and check out down below that, which is your charging ports. So you have a USB-C, USB, and of course your aux, as well as some storage for things like the key fob. Let's go ahead and actually check that out. You got your lock and unlock, of course, as well as your trunk release and alert system. You can go ahead and use this key fob for keyless entry. Your engine start stop button is located right there. Let's go ahead and set that down. Your parking brake, gear shift, as well as, of course, your cup holders. And your center console, you got a 2-tiered storage. You got a little bit of storage there for like gum, and then down below more storage and another charging port. But overall, a great space and a very comfy armrest. Of course, you do have for your drive modes. Go ahead and put this over to manual. Use the paddle shifters for that sportsier feel auto manual mode. You can go ahead and put your car and cruise control settings, so you can go ahead and use that. You have adaptive cruise control, as well as a steering assist and your pre-collision alerts for that. Over here you have your volume and stereo controls, as well as hands-free calling and voice commands with Bluetooth audio. Go ahead and use your instrumental panel settings, like your average time, as well as, of course, your trip, things like that, your PSI for your tire pressure, everything like that. Of course, you got your turn signals and exterior lighting settings, as well as down below here you got your interior lighting settings, as well as trunk release things like your alert for your trunk release, as well as putting your trunk release up and down. But you also have that in the key fob, as well as a button on the trunk area. But we'll go ahead and check that out in a little bit. You can go ahead and see your door panel, of course, basic things. Of course, you got your lock and unlock, everything like that, power switches. Let's go ahead and hop outside and take a look at the interior of the Subaru. Got light gray patterned, and dark gray cloth seating, a little bit more of a bucket seating for that sportsier feel. Got the automatic seats. You can go ahead and move that with ease, nice and simple. Go ahead and use all of that. Of course, you got your trip reset button located over here. Overall, a great space. Let's go ahead and check out the back seats and everything it has to offer. Taking a hop into the second row seats, you got some pockets in the back of the driver and passenger seat. Got some air vents with some charging ports. You can go ahead and charge up your devices, of course. Got that middle seat that folds down to be an armrest with cup holders. And then of course you can go ahead and put that back up and seat 3 people back here. But that's all I have pretty much for back here, other than you can go ahead and put down the second row for some more storage. But you can also do that from the trunk area. So let's go ahead and check that out. Of course, like I said, you got that one press button to go ahead and open that up and access the trunk area. Go ahead and fold down the second row seats, nice and easy. One little lever, simple, done in 3 seconds. You got a charging port right here, of course. Netting, a little bit of storage there, a divider to go ahead and pull out and have a little bit more of a separate look from the trunk to the back seats, as well as underneath this Outback mat, you have some spare tire tools. Overall, a great space and area. Of course, you can go ahead and put down this side of the seats with that lever. Overall, nice and easy. Let's go ahead and shut it. You got your lock and regular shut. Let's go ahead and regularly shut it, as well as you do have a handle in case you just want to put it down manually. But I think that's all I have for this Subaru Outback. If you have any questions, feel free to text or call 717-733-8985, or you can always stop in for a visit. But thanks so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.